not going to lie, it's going to be very difficult, but you know, at least when I get inside the ropes, you know, I can just try and concentrate on the shot at hand. But yeah, it's obviously going to be difficult.
David?
Rory, just wondering, were you tempted to pull out at any stage because of this? Because it can't be easy with so much turmoil going on, even though you perhaps become almost used to it over the last 80 minutes.
No, I didn't think there was any reason to do that. There's no good time to sort of end a relationship, I guess. No, I just, I made a commitment to be here. It's the European Tour's flagship event. I'm very proud to be a part of the European Tour. The European Tour has been very good to me over the last number of years, and I thought it was my duty to come back and play in this event. And once I gave my word that I would, I wasn't going to go back on that.
John?
Rory, will this have any effect on your schedule in the next months or so? Might you play in more events now than you?
I haven't.
No.
I don't know. I mean, my schedule right now is here, Memorial and US Open, Irish Open, Scottish Open, British Open. I don't think that's going to change. I think I'm no different than anyone else. Everyone's been through breakups, and it's obviously very, very difficult. But I'm here to try and concentrate on this week and answer questions about golf, and that's what I want to do.
Do value on the golf, folks. Jerry, when you go.
Or at least if you're a golf course that you've done.
Yeah, it's like I've enjoyed my times here. I think it's a beautiful golf course. I've got great memories of the place from coming back and watching the World Match play in the early 2000s as a kid. I've struggled on the course personally since they made the changes, but I'm trying to go in this week with the mindset of not getting frustrated and not just trying to play to my spots and not be frustrated that I might only get to hit driver 2 or 3 times around, and feel like my advantage of my length is taken away from me. I'm just going to try just accept that you got to plot your way around this golf course and not be overly aggressive, and that's really what I have to try and do, just sort of rein it in a little bit.
I think Rory, you were saying on this previous Sunday, the same kind of thing about sawgrass, is that you're learning how to play the course. The same thing applies here.
Yeah, exact same thing. I think it's a very similar. I think that the style of golf that you need to play is very similar to the style that you need to play around sawgrass. You don't get to hit many drivers at sawgrass. You have to be not cautious, but just you have to just position your ball in the right spots and just be patient. I feel like I'm getting better at that. I had my best finish at Sawgrass a couple of weeks ago. A couple of top 10s in a row there, which is a big improvement. So, as I said, hopefully this week I can just hit this a little.
Karen, do you have one?
Yeah, it's going to be nice. I mean, I've been a Manchester United fan my whole life, and I'm getting to play, with 3 Manchester United legends is going to be a nice afternoon. I remember watching the Champions League final in '99 when United beat Munich and Barcelona, and it was a very memorable night. Obviously, all those 3 guys were involved, and yeah, it's going to be a nice afternoon.
Okay, folks. Rory, I'm sure everyone joins me in wishing you well.
Thank you.
Thanks.